At this very moment, your brain is performing a deeply hidden calculation. It is weighing whether to keep paying attention to this thought, or to slide into a simpler form of psychological comfort. This calculation happens tens of thousands of times a day. It is quietly dismantling your will to do anything meaningful, shattering your capacity for deep thought into fragments. Why has picking up a book become as heavy as pushing a mountain? Yet, scrolling through short videos for 3 hours feels as natural as breathing. This isn't your fault, nor is it because you are inherently lazy. Your prized free will is actually as fragile as paper in the face of precision-engineered algorithms. Your brain operates on a simple economic principle. It is constantly asking which action offers the highest sensory return for the lowest energy investment. High effort with uncertain rewards causes the brain to hit the brakes. Low effort with instant gratification is a green light. This survival instinct has become your modern shackle. Dopamine is not a pleasure chemical, it is a craving chemical. It isn't responsible for making you feel satisfied, it only triggers the relentless impulse to want. It is the carrot dangling in front of the donkey. The anticipation you feel while sliding toward the next video is far more intense than the actual reward you feel after watching it. When the brain is exposed to high-intensity, cheap stimulation over time, it activates a self-defense mechanism, downregulating the sensitivity of your dopamine receptors. This is the neural desert. Once your receptors shut down, the things that once captivated you now seem as bland and lifeless as plain water. You haven't lost your discipline, you've lost your perception of low-intensity joy. You are experiencing a physiological crisis of tolerance. This inescapable emptiness stems from a brain accustomed to zero-cost input. It can no longer find beauty in the slower, more meaningful rhythms of real life. A dopamine detox isn't about severing your desires, it's a dimmer switch reset. We must artificially create a period of scarcity for the brain to recalibrate. Temporarily remove those zero-cost, artificial stimulations. Force your brain, in the silence, to relearn how to find true meaning on its own. For the first few days, you will feel extreme restlessness and emptiness. Remember, this discomfort is the sound of your brain reorganizing itself. Over time, your receptors will reopen. You will be surprised to find that simply watching a plant grow can once again bring a profound sense of peace. True fulfillment is internal. It comes from overcoming resistance and exerting effort. It is far more lasting and noble than any fast food entertainment. Every time you choose delayed gratification, you strengthen the most advanced part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex. You are reclaiming your sovereignty as a human being. Do not try to fight millions of years of evolutionary instinct with fragile willpower. Instead, you must intelligently redesign your environmental resistance. Increase the cost of engaging in bad habits. If you must overcome multiple barriers to reach your phone, your brain will eventually abandon it just to avoid the trouble. Create a sanctuary for flow. Ensure only one task exists within your field of vision, and your brain will naturally shut down all irrelevant distractions. Lower the threshold for starting good habits. When the right action becomes the path of least resistance, willpower is no longer a burden. Examine your social circle. Dopamine levels are contagious. Seek out those who cherish deep work and pursue long-term value over instant hits. Simplify your life. When you have the courage to reject everything except the one thing that truly matters, your focus becomes an unstoppable power. True discipline is not self-torture, it is the reclamation of your mind. It is the ability to hold the helm steady even when the world is a turbulent sea of noise. When your daily actions finally match your grandest ambitions, that deep sense of control provides a joy that no algorithm can ever simulate. In this moment, you are no longer a prisoner of your impulses. You have become the conscious architect of your own destiny. Give yourself 7 days. Feel the restlessness, then embrace the silence. You will discover that your soul was always meant to be this powerful. To reconnect with yourself, you must first disconnect from the noise. True freedom begins the moment you put down the distractions and take back the lead. Reclaim your mind.